All right, Vegas has spoken when it comes to who will win NBA Finals MVP. Their crystal ball says KD. Durant listed at 7-5 odds, followed by Warriors point guard Steph Curry at 8-5. LeBron James, three-time Finals MVP, 2-1. I don't know. What does your crystal ball say, Scotty?
You know what? They got a lot of guys on that team got a chance to be an MVP. And if I'm a gambling man, I may go with Draymond Green because he makes such an impact on the game, from the offense to the defense to getting assists. I just like the way that he gets the team going.
Not a bad pick, because he actually would have won it last year if they won the championship.
But they added KD now. KD has been their most consistent performer throughout the season and the playoffs. I mean, you got Curry, who's giving you 25, 26 a night, but how do you not look at KD when he's giving you the same numbers plus the rebounding and his improved defense this year?
His efficiency has been
I got to go with Paul. I mean, one thing, coming into this season with KD is how is he going to impact them on the defensive end? I know he can score. I know he can rebound. But defensively, he's taking it to another level with some of these chase down blocks like LeBron. And that's been the biggest impact that I think he's had on his team, to me, is improving, this team on the defensive end.
I know. I know Vegas has to do this, and I know people want to place their bets and whatever, but the idea of deciding this now seems a little silly.
Yeah. That's if they win, though.
Right. If you're a player on the Cavs and you see this has already come out and the top two favorites for the MVP are guys on the other team, is that motivating at all, or you guys don't even think about this stuff?
Well, if I'm a player on Golden State and I'm not KD, it's motivating me too. So I think everybody's motivated once they play in the finals. They want to play their best.
There we go. All right. We got to talk about Lonzo Ball. Not a liar. He said he wasn't going to work out for anyone but the Lakers. Apparently, that includes not even a playoff team with the #1 pick, the Boston Celtics. Danny Ainge confirmed on Boston radio this morning, 98.5, the Sports Hub, quote, "We just tried to get him in for a workout, and they politely said no." Well, Paul, at least they were polite about it, gosh darn it. Is this a mistake for Lonzo Ball?
You know what? Celtics are in a great position. He cannot work out for him, but they can still draft him. And they can say, hey, who wants Lonzo? Lakers, you want him? His value is up now. We'll trade you for him, but what are you willing to give for him? So it's not a mistake. Players do it every year. But
hey, man,
I think the ball is in the Celtics' court. Once he says that, the value goes up now.
Hey,
Lakers.
Milwaukee GM job is up. Pretty damn good, right?
I just got John today. You're really going to do this to me? He just got here. He just got here.
That was pretty good right there.
Come on. Did you work out for everyone who wanted to work you out? Jerry Krause was doing crazy machinations to get you, right? Didn't he trade up?
I had so many workouts in 1 week. In 3 days,
right?
I had probably 15 workouts.
Boy, that was last.
And the last workout I did was in Phoenix, Arizona. It was 120 degrees.
Oh,
I left that workout. I said, I don't care who drafts me. I don't even care if I get drafted.
Never want to work out again.
That's what I'm done. I'm done. It was it.
But Jerry the late Jerry Krause had told the story about how he thought he was the only one who had an inside track on you.
Yeah, he was trying to hide me out at a few of the camps and things, and taking me around Hawaii, around the whole island.
Hey, Jerry was good for that.
The whole day, but
didn't work.
Master recruiter, secret recruiter too.
That's right. Well, that's true. He secretly tried to recruit you. We discussed that already. That's another story. What about you coming out of high school though? How much workout
I had
did
like
you do?
20 workouts.
And would you have dreamed of saying no to anyone?
I visited about 20 teams, but I didn't work out for all 20. I was flying around.
Right.
What was your hardest workout?
Man, Calipari.
Calipari.
In New Jersey, yes.
Oh, wow.
What did he do?
It's just one-on-one, a lot of one-on-one stuff, full court. Yeah, man, my tongue was wagging. It's like, I hope he don't draft me.
I really think the workouts are overrated. You put together a full body of work in college or high school. Yeah. What do you need to see in a workout? You're going to see how the work ethic is. You can talk to your college coach or your high school coach or whatever, but a lot of the individual workouts and the combines are overrated.
I think the one thing they get out of it, though, if you're working out with another player, is the competitive nature in those guys. But the individual workout yourself, anybody can go out and dog that.
Yeah,
but when you up against somebody, you see if he got that dog in him.
And I wish that the NBA would workout guys, kind of like the NFL. Have all the teams come in, do one workout,
I mean,
be
there's
done.
a combine, but just the top guys. It's like the NFL now. The top guys say they don't want to do it, and the individual workouts, and teams have secrets about what they want to work guys out with. Look, it doesn't always go the way these kids plan. Obviously, Boston can still draft ball, as you guys said. And Richard Jefferson was on this show, and he said he purposely dogged his workout with the Nets. He went out partying in New York the night before. He did not want them to draft him, and what did they do? T-Mac.
This is no dig at D'Angelo Russell. He's a solid NBA player. But when you look at Lonzo Ball or Markelle Fultz, they just have more upside. I mean, D'Angelo, to me, what can he get better at? He's not going to get more athletic. How much of a better defender is he going to be? His shooting can get, his percentages can go up. But as far as upside, the way Lonzo passes, the way his athleticism is, the way he can go from one position to the other, he can play the two, guard the two and the one. He just has more of an upside for a future franchise point guard than D'Angelo.
I think to answer the question, though, I think you got to be careful on social media and some of the things that you like and comment on.
Right.
You take Larry Nance, for example, a few years ago when he said some things about Kobe and ended up being his teammate.
Yes.
You just never know what's going to happen in the future. So be careful with the social media and things that you like.
I like that. T-Mac's social media tips. This is good. You again did not have this problem in your day.
No, I didn't have that problem. So, it's a good thing.
And
but
it all ended up well.
If I'm that kid, then if I say that and I believe that I can lead that Laker team,
I was just saying,
then hey, stand
by it. To
Believe
me,
in
I
what
would
you
want
say.
to see him
he
say,
should say that, though.
damn straight, I'm better than him. But then do you use numbers to do that? Because you
You-
guys are all up
you
there
have
saying the
numbers?
stats aren't really the thing.
Sometimes you can use numbers, but I'll say this, and I don't. There's a lot of players that I played against, and he played against in our time that have 20,000 points, right? Because they have more points than I have. He wasn't a better player than I was.
Right.
They have more points, right? Because it's just the longevity of them staying on the court, playing many years, and putting up points. They wasn't a better player.
I mean,
So you can't throw stats in there at all times.
Right. No, it can't be about stats. It's got to be about how you play as far as winning, but also how your legacy go at the end.
well, that's the thing, because look, I'm still on the MJ is the greatest player of all time track. I'm with y'all. I just don't think this is a closed discussion. I don't think it's fair to sit there and say,
LeBron surpassing Jordan?
Yeah, you don't know yet. We don't know. The man is not, there's not enough there that you would know yet.
Now, I'm going to ask Scotty and I'm going to ask T-Mac, you, Rachel, what does LeBron have to do to pass him? Just hypothetically speaking, how many more championships? How many more points? What does he have
If
to
he
do?
beats this Warriors team this year, I'm not saying he passes, but how do you not put that then in him in that conversation?
I'm gonna compare
this
him-
Warriors team with 2 MVPs, 2 more All-Stars that won more games over the last 3 years than any team, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but
and he goes and beats them 2 finals in a row,
When you start to compare players to Michael, you got to compare the years that they played.
right?
And it's hard to make that comparison, LeBron and Michael, when LeBron came out of high school and Michael came out of college.
Right.
And Michael was ready for the professional game. And LeBron had a few years of maturity.
I know Golden State has phenomenal talent, but Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving ain't too far from those guys. No, I'm just saying,
Michael had
Yes, he did.
And I got to say, I played with 2 other Hall of Famers, Horace Grant, who's not in the Hall of Fame yet, but I do expect him to be there, and Dennis Rodman.
Right, but see what you just said, you acting like LeBron is not playing with anybody, though. Like, if he beats
I
this
said in
Golden State team.
2007. I feel bad. I love
How
Kobe
about this,
Gibson. He's a
though?
lovely young man, but I mean, come on.
How about this? Let's not talk about Michael. Has he passed Magic?
But
How
this
about
is-
that? Has he passed Magic?
He's a better player than Magic.
Has he passed Magic all time now?
Not in my eyes.
See? So how do we talk about Jordan if you
Yes
don't
or
think
no?
he's passed Magic?
If I'm starting my 5, I'm putting LeBron. I'm not putting Magic. I'm putting LeBron in my 5.
Wow.
But I will say this, in all fairness to LeBron,
Oh, my
he
goodness.
hasn't played with Hall of Fame players.
Hold on, we got to stop the
Say
show right now.
Magic? He's passed Magic Johnson.
I'm just saying, if I'm doing my starting 5, LeBron James is in my starting 5 lineup.
And Magic's not.
Nah, I can't. No.
Oh, my good. You know what? He was born in the 80s, so, he don't really...
I expect that from you, though. You from LA. You grew up in LA.
Hey,
You grew up in LA. Give me your starting 5. Give me your
My
starting five right here live on air.
Live on air. Magic Johnson.
Yes.
I'm going Michael Jordan. I'm going Kobe at the 3. I'm going Russell at the 4. And then
You ain't even see Russell play.
Hey, listen, he got 11. Listen, it's about a balance. I need a balance. I need a balance in the lineup.
You played against
I need a
TBD.
balance in the lineup.
I'm taking
Bill Russell. Who's your center?
My center's Kareem.
Hey, you take Russell. I'm taking this guy right here. I'm taking this guy right here.
That's just Shaq, if you can read that.
You go ahead and figure that out.
I don't want to go to break.
I'm taking the most dominant.
Producer Danny is like,